Washington has received yet another warning about the dangers of inertia in the Bitcoin (BTC) sphere, with a leading investment guru and political donor claiming that the United States could be neglecting the token at its own peril, and playing directly into Beijing's hands. Speaking at a virtual roundtable event arranged by the Richard Nixon Foundation, the Palantir CEO and founder Peter Thiel suggested that China may be taking a long Bitcoin strategy, and if that were the case, if, from a geopolitical perspective, Washington should be asking some tougher questions about exactly how that works. Thiel, who is also the co-founder of PayPal, stated at the event. Thiel noted that he was a pro-crypto, pro-Bitcoin maximalist person during his speech. But he also took a sideswipe at China's forthcoming digital yuan launch, remarking, he also claimed that other fiats like the euro were also part of the Chinese weaponry in its struggle to knock the dollar off its perch. In the crypto community, reactions were mixed, with some interpreting Thiel's remarks as meaning he advocated a crackdown on BTC in the USA as a means of bolstering the dollar. But others claimed that Thiel was actually calling for the opposite, a Washington-led push toward BTC that could pre-empt China's weaponization of the token. Others, such as the ex-chief technology officer of Coinbase and former general partner at Andreessen Horowitz Balaji Srinivasan, thought that some commentators had misinterpreted Thiel's remarks, and wrote that they were made jokingly and were part of an obvious rhetorical overstatement, meant to poke the US for its complacency on innovation. Mark van der Chijs, entrepreneur, crypto-focused venture capitalist, and co-founder of VC firm First Block Capital, wrote, the Three Arrows Capital CEO Zhu Su noted that the comments showed just how far BTC has come, with the token no longer being compared to Tulips, or falling into speculative mania, instead developing geopolitical and civilizational significance that would make it pivotal in the rise and fall of fortunes and empires. And this, wrote Dominic Weil, the head of the Bitcoin VN exchange, was the kind of spirit early BTC players were discussing back in 2010 on the old Bitcoin Talk forums. Thomas Kuhn, a Bitcoin writer, opined that the greenback has become a tool of centralized power in stagnant and degenerative socio-cultural conditions, and suggested that Western values have long pushed in the direction of avoiding the natural concentration of power. Thiel's warnings, tongue-in-cheek or not, are by no means the first along these lines. And dare say they will likely not be the last. The European Central Bank last year mentioned the possibility of currency wars in the digital financial era. And China has been very open about its own intentions to break dollar dominance, as has Russia in more recent weeks.